Leçon 11. Directions. First, we're going to go over how to ask for direction. The word that you need to know is où, which means where. Before you, there are 5 ways of how to ask for directions. The first way of how to ask for direction is just by adding où at the beginning of the sentence before a conjugated verb. An example, où est le Louvre? Second way is by adding où se trouve. Où se trouve la Louvre? Which both mean where is the Louvre? Third way, où est-ce que je peux trouver? For example, où est-ce que je peux trouver un supermarché? Where am I able to find a supermarket? Fourth way, je suis un peu dur. Je cherche le Louvre. I'm lost. I'm looking for the Louvre. Fifth way, pour aller au Louvre, s'il vous plaît. Given directions is different. Of course, because you want to be polite, usually you're given directions to a stranger, you use vous. Prenez, meaning you take, plus the location or the road. Here's an example. Vous prenez la rue de Saint-Pierre. You take the road Saint-Pierre. Vous continuez tout droit, puis vous prenez la 3e à gauche et traversez la Seine. You continue going straight, you take the 3rd left, and you cross over the Seine. Vous allez voir le Louvre devant vous. You are going to see the Louvre in front of you. Préposition de lieu. Prepositions. À droite, de. À gauche, de. Derrière, loin, de. Dans, entre, devant, sur, près de, à côté de, sous. Préposition de lieu, une ville ou un pays. For countries, states, provinces, and cities, to say that you're going to or going to be in one of these places, you must use a preposition. And of course, there's a preposition for each noun, masculine, feminine, and plural. For feminine countries, you can tell that they are feminine by the last letter, usually ending with E. However, there are always exceptions. Here's an example. En France. France is feminine and it also has an E at the end, so you use the preposition en. For masculine and plural countries, you use au. An example, au Japon, masculine singular, and aux États-Unis, plural. This rule of preposition does not apply to cities. If you are stating that you are going to or in a city, you must use the preposition à New York, à Londres, à Paris. L'impératif. L'impératif is used for commands or suggestions. The 3 forms are written in the present tense of tu, vous, and nous. However, for the tu present tense, there's usually an S at the end. Before l'impératif, you remove the S. So for the tu form, you say regarde, which means look. Vous form, regardez, which means look too, but it's more of a formal, respectful look. Nous sommes regardons, which means let's look. By now you should be familiar with négation, which is used when you want to form a negative sentence or a negative command in French. Here are some examples of negative commands or suggestions. Ne regarde pas. Don't look. Ne regardez pas. Don't look. Ne regardons pas. Let's not look. Où and quand are used to ask a question. Où meaning where and quand meaning when. There are two formats in front of you of how to ask the question. It can either be inversion or by using est que. So if you use inversion for où, an example is où habitez-vous? For quand arrive-t-elle? If you want to use est que, an example is où est-ce que vous habitez? Quand est-ce qu'elle arrive? For noun subject inversion, there's a format that you must follow. Noun plus verb plus subject pronoun. Example, où ta famille habite-t-elle?